team, let your soul shine. So I'm always changing things up because that's what coaching is all about. And so I finally feel that I found something that is going to work so perfectly for us. My goal right now is I've just been focusing really hard on creating duplicatable systems, okay? I'm having success in this business. I'm helping people every single month start their fitness journey. I'm bringing new girls into our team, and I want to teach you how to do those things. Now, with that being said, it all obviously starts with you doing things, right? Showing up is not enough, right? Showing up is something that you just do with your regular corporate job or whatever it is that you're currently doing right now. Yes, you have to do some work depending on what it might be, but most of us, we just show up and we gotta get credit, all right? This is not just showing up and just going through the list of things. Like, you have to be present. You have to be, a go-getter. You have to be stepping outside of your comfort zone, reaching out to people that you don't know, being vulnerable in your own journey as well as in those conversations. And when you start to do that, it all starts to come together. So the first thing I want to talk about is just, first off, is creating your brand. Okay, I think this is really important, and I think that this is sometimes what could be throwing some of us off, is that we're just trying to get people, and that's not what this business is for. When you have the mindset of getting people, that is why people consider what we do. Hey, I'm gonna mute this real quick. So the first thing is talking about just quickly like creating a brand. Okay, and the reason I'm going to talk about this is because I want to then get into a little bit about how you're inviting people and whatnot. So why it's important to have a brand is so that, guys, when we get so stuck in this mindset of we need to get people, we lose the fun, we lose the passion, we lose why we're here in the first place. Okay, so I want you to get out of the mindset of getting people and instead thinking, what does my ideal BFF need right now? What do I need? What did I need? What was missing from my life? And post to that person. Okay? You don't want to be posting to just any and everyone, because no one is going to join you. No one's going to know who you are. And then what happens is you start bringing people that don't fill you up from the inside out. You get people that start to maybe not make this fun for you. Okay? And that's what you don't want to happen. So what I want you to do is I want you to write down the top 3 things in order of importance to you that you want to be known for in your market, like in this business. So for me personally, what I want to be known for is I want to be known as the girl that is helping others create and find their confidence. Okay, because I lacked confidence so much. It caused so many problems in Ben and I's relationship, with my family, and I hated it. Okay, so confidence and helping other people feel that way about themselves is huge for me. Number 2 is helping women overcome their eating disorders. And the number 3 is I want to be known for adventure and spontaneity and, travel and hiking and things like that. All right, so those are the 3 things that I want to be known for. Okay. Number 2 is, what are the top 3 needs of my ideal customer and coach? Okay, so for me, my top 3 needs of my ideal customer are they need morning routines. Okay, that's my thing, and I get reached out to about it all the time. So my ideal customer, they're looking to create a morning routine. They're looking to get up early, start the day, and have something for themselves. All right. Number 2 is my ideal customer is looking to overcome those self-limiting beliefs, AKA they need mindset growth. They need personal growth. Number 3 is they need help with meal planning. Okay, those are the top 3 things that my customer is looking for. And I'm going to tell you at the end why I'm having you think about all these things and write them out. And then as far as what my ideal coach, the top 3 needs of my ideal coach is they need confidence, they need time, and they need money. So I'm going to be posting about how coaching has given me more freedom, aka time, how it's giving me my own income. I'm not paying, somebody else. I'm not giving somebody else my time and my money and whatnot. And then they need confidence. Obviously, I talk a lot about that. Okay, so number 3 are, what are the top 7 questions that your ideal customer or coach is searching for answers to? Top 7 questions your ideal customer coach is sharing or searching for answers to. So for me, 1 is meal planning. Number 2 is a morning routine. 3 is self-love, not feeling jealous. 4 is to be consistent in their fitness routines, to not go off track for more than 2 weeks at a time, to stay on. If you miss a day or you miss 2 days, whatever, but to not go really more than that. To beat their eating disorder and just any of those negative relationships with food in their body. To travel more. Like they want to learn how to travel more, and then just how to be fearless and confident and own who they are. All right. Okay. So then moving on from that, I have that here someplace. All right. So we're just going to keep it with those 3 things first. So this is what I want you guys to do with that. Okay. It's the first day of the month. All right. If you guys have been following my calendar, again, like I said, you don't have to, but I am hosting a coach sneak peek. Okay. It's going to kick off Monday. Monday, this is all going to happen in the group Confidence in Coaching. So the group is already created. If you want to start adding people, feel free to do that. Monday night, I'm going to host a webinar. It's going to go live in that group. It's going to be short. It's not going to share everything. I'm mostly just going to talk about my personal journey and hopefully have one of you on there who wants to share a little bit as well. Okay, I'm not going to get into the whole PowerPoint thing like I did before. Then Tuesday through Thursday, it's going to be broken up into a 3-day group. Okay, so the reason I'm talking about this whole branding thing is so that you can post about that tonight, Thursday. And then you can post about it again on Saturday, and then you can post about it again Monday, about it happening Monday night. All right, so tonight, what I recommend is you make a short, not a long one, a short post about this. Saturday will also be a shorter post, and then Monday can be a little bit like a longer story, whatnot. So what I want you to do is take those top 3 things you want to be known for, and whatever they were, talk about them in the post that you make tonight. So for example, I said for you, I want to be known for helping women create confidence, to overcome their eating disorder, and to live a life of adventure and travel freedom. Okay, so when I make my post tonight at 8:45, I'm going to say in this post, it's going to be short. I'm going to have just a picture of me sitting inside the training studio. It's going to be before and after. Sitting inside the training studio that I was working at 3 years ago, I guess 2, and then sitting outside and working here. And I'm going to show the difference about not being tied down to a building and being able to pick up and go wherever I want. Because yes, I love helping people, but my life comes first and foremost. You guys know this. If you don't fill up your cup first, you can't give to others, right? So I'm going to show that, and I'm going to talk about how I am here to not just build a team of boss babes that want to travel the world and do really cool, epic shit, but I want to help them also live the healthiest, happiest version of themselves. And I want to help them create that inner confidence in themselves that not only can they build a business, but they can also feel confident in their skin every single day, that it doesn't have to be this ongoing battle forever. So that's going to be my post. It's going to be super short and simple, and I'm just going to say, check out this group here. So you can put the link to Confidence in Coaching below, so they can just click right on it, and then I will make sure to add them to the group. Okay? So that's why you want to really answer those questions. And then on Saturday, I would take number 2, what are the top 3 needs of your ideal customer or coach, and make that into your post for Saturday. Okay, so your post on Saturday then would be more toward the coach side of things. So like I said, time, money, and confidence. Okay, so I'm pretty much going to talk about how, summertime, things start to get a little bit crazy, start to travel a little bit more, families coming to visit. You're not as much on a routine as you might have thought you were going to be. Okay, so what's nice about having these programs, about having the accountability group, about having that even extra level of accountability by calling yourself a coach, that's going to help you stay on your health and fitness game all summer long. And so that's how I'm kind of going to go about it. And then the last one was, what are the top 7 questions your ideal customer or coach has or searching for answers to? That's when on Monday, you're going to have a little bit longer of a post, and I'm definitely going to talk about meal planning, having a morning routine, and then not feeling jealous, because those are my top 3 things that I get often. So just think to yourself, what are you often getting asked about when you're talking to people? So I'm going to make a post. It's going to be a little bit longer and just say how, as a new coach, I didn't follow my first program from start to finish until about 11 months into my business. And it really wasn't until then that things started to take off. So basically showing them that, yeah, if you are on a health and fitness journey right now, you should check out Confidence and Coaching, because I'm telling you that the girls in my group that are kicking ass in their health and fitness goals are also kicking ass in their business, and kind of tying the 2 in together. Okay, so that's as far as all of that goes. I just kind of wanted to talk about a few things that I was looking over when I was going through some of my notes today that I thought would be really helpful. And then I'm just going to finish off by telling you guys about the new groups that I'm super effing excited about, because this is our duplicatable system. After this, I am not changing anything for a while unless you guys want to change it. Okay? So let me just go through my notes here real quick. Okay. Let me just see here real quick. Okay, so the biggest thing, guys, that I want to really talk about is how to kind of like invite to coaching. Okay, so this was from the Dash to Diamond training that I did a month or 2 ago. But I really loved Haley Christian's invite. So her invite was very simple. It says, "Hey, I see you giving me all the love. I'm not really this person, but I gotta ask you if you're interested in what I do. I just know how much this has changed my life. I went from working 4 jobs to living my dream life. I can't keep this trapped in my life because I have so many people's lives I want to change in such an amazing way. I would love to take this adventure on with you. Let me know if it's something you'd be open to talk about." Okay? Very, very simple. Very honest, very genuine, very raw. And I think that it works really well. Okay. Okay, so another thing that I remember reading was that, when people ask you, like, what is coaching like really about? Like, really, what do you do? Because as you guys know, most people think that we just sit around and sell shit to people and blow up their Facebook. And that's not what we do. So what it's really about is that you have to become the best version of yourself. And until you do, nothing is going to fall into place. You have to become the best version of yourself first. It really starts with them falling in love with the product. So you falling in love with the product. That's step 1. Step 2 is you sharing that journey on social media, you sharing your results, sharing your transformation, how happy and confident you feel. And then people start reaching out to you back. They start noticing that difference and that change, right? And then what happens is that your confidence starts to build. Your belief in this business starts to build because people want to do what you're doing because they see that you're getting results. So then you start to make some money. People start to say, because of you, I can now wake up earlier. Because of you, I'm making time for my health and fitness. Because of you, I feel like a better person. So your belief in the business starts to happen. After that, then you start to believe in me. Or you start to believe in your upline coach because you see them going out and helping more people and growing their team and moving their business forward and helping other people do that on their team. The last part, though, is the hardest part. That's when you have to have belief in yourself. Because it's not enough that I believe in you. It's not enough that your husband or fiance or significant other believes in you, because it's one of those things where somebody can tell you, "Oh, you look so great, you look so great." And you hear it from 1,000 people, but then you look in the mirror and you don't see that. That's why it goes to show that all the compliments in the world don't matter. Because if you don't love you first, it's never going to make a difference. It always starts with you. It starts and ends with you. Okay? So just to quickly finish this off, I'm going to talk about the new systems. I think that they're going to work. I think they're going to be awesome. And if you follow these, you will be successful in this business. So first things first is prep week. Starting not this Monday, but the following Monday, prep week is going to be different. Okay, it is going to be folders. All right, in the files tab, I'm going to have Monday through Sunday. What will happen is all you do is tag your girl in the day of the week, and she will go through those things on her own. All right, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to go live every single day to explain, go to files tab, check out these things, and then comment on the live video, done, that you did it, or with questions. All right, keeping it very, very super simple. All right, quickly, what happens when you sign up a customer? Within 2 seconds, you send them the all access welcome letter if they've ordered the all access pass plus Shakeology. In that letter, it says to them, text you as soon as their things arrive, because you need to set up a call with them before the group starts. Okay, doesn't matter if they're already in prep week, but you don't want them to jump into the actual fit and lean group until they've gotten on a call with you. On that call, you are going to go over the questions that they answered and responded to in the welcome letter. So I highly encourage you to keep track of all the people that are coming into our group, just like I have here. I have a folder for all of my challenger responses. So I can go through here and be like, okay, she's not showing up. I'm going to click on her and see what's the best way to get a hold of her. And did she give me permission to check in with her when she falls off track? Okay, so have a folder for all of your challenger responses. Okay, so after they do that, you're going to talk to them about those responses and then just their why. Like, why are they here? Why do they want to do this? Right? Be their friend. Treat them just like a coach. And then you can ask them if they want to do a one-on-one call so that you can help them create a meal plan. Ashley Feldison has been doing this and it's been working really well for her, and I think it would work really well for us too. More than that, if you are not very good at meal prepping, it could be a great way for you to get into it. Okay, moving on from that, this is the steps for a new coach. Okay, guys, you just signed up a new coach. What the fuck do you do now? One is you are going to physically add them to Team Let Your Soul Shine, but they are going to add their own selfie. They are going to share their own little snippet blurb about who they are, how they met you, and why they became a coach. All right? Right then and there, that's going to show you, are they going to do this or are they not? Okay? So it's too time consuming for you to go out and make a cute little photo for them. You add them to the group and simply say, hey babe, can you please share a selfie, like your favorite selfie of you, 5 fun facts, why you became a coach, and how we met. So in that way, we can all hear from her person. That's step 1. Step 2, you are going to send her a welcome letter. Okay? In the welcome letter, it is going to just quickly walk her through that. And in like the second paragraph, it says, text me when you get this letter, when you open the letter. All right? If they can't text you, again, that's also going to show you how serious are they about doing this. So that's step 3, they text you. Step 4 is the first call. Okay? So they're going to get through, once they text you, you guys are going to set up a call. And on that first call, all you're going to talk about is working out, Shakeology, the vital, so like inviting, being proof of the product, personal development, and their why. At the end of that call, your goals are to have their why written out as well as them having their why written out. You also want to make sure that they know what program they're going to start with, or that they're at least knowing how to log into Beachbody On Demand, how to scroll through and try and play around with the different programs. Also, giving them a few tips and tricks as far as making their best Shakeology so that they fall in love with it the first time they have it. And then talking to them, obviously, about personal development and then what an invite is, just to throw the little birdie out there. Okay? I want you to be keeping track of this so that every time you guys do a call, you know what their why was, what their goals were, how were they when they first signed up, things like that. Step 5 is they complete the checklist and the GEM training. Okay, so once they complete the checklist, this is all in our lists, so Let Your Soul Shine training group. So they'll complete the checklist, and then they're going to reach out to you to let you know which gem they were. Based on that, they're going to follow that specific training. I'm going to leave the group open so that they can share it all there. I'm going to also create a Google Doc, like file thing, so that they can upload their responses to all of the training. There's like 7 to 8 training videos for each gem. I'm going to create a Google Doc so that we can all share that together, and each person can upload, like type up their responses to the training and have it all saved someplace, so that you as their coach, you can check out their training, their responses, and things like that. Okay, and then number 6 is they're going to jump into a new coach training the first of every month. I'm plugging them into Amy Roman's training. I'm tired of doing trainings. It's not really what I want to focus on in my business right now. So I think that that's just going to work. Amy runs it anyway. So when you have new people involved, that way it gives them the chance to just go through the welcome letter and the gem training at their pace, because it's self-paced. That also gives them the chance to do a full program, drink Shakeology for a whole month, etc. And then at that point, if they want to do coaching, they can jump into a new coach training on the first of the month. Okay, so let me know what you think about this. Again, I'll just quickly run through this. 1, they add themselves to our team page with a little blurb about them and their favorite photo. 2, you send them the welcome letter. 3, they text you once they get that welcome letter and you guys set up your first call. 4, on that first call, you guys are just talking about what workout they're doing, sharing your favorite Shakeology recipes, their why. So digging deep, not just I want more money. Why do you want more money? What is having more money to do that thing going to make you feel like? If you had that right now, would you quit your job? Like really dive deep into those. You're also going to talk about just the vitals. Just let them know what an invite is. We do these programs. We share our results and our journey on social media to the people that like our things. We thank them and invite them to do it with us, okay? To crush our goals together. And then number 5 is they're going to complete the checklist on their own time. The faster they do it, that just shows you. And they're also going to complete the gem training on their own time. Once they finish the checklist, though, they're going to reach out to you and say, hey, girl, I finished the checklist. What do I do now? That's when you're going to take them to the training page or training group. And in the files tab, it'll say, I just completed the welcome or the checklist. What do I do now? Gem training. After that, then that's when they will do new coach training. Starts the first of every month. All right? So let me know what you girls think about this. I hope you loved it as much as I love making it.